You know what the next word is.
Okay, I'll open up the questions to the audience. What issues did Senator Taylor bring up that you thought should be addressed?
She raised some questions about reclamation and the ability to protect water quality that I think are good questions, and I'd be happy to take a shot at anything the Senator was interested in. I think so. When we talk about water quality, especially in the context of mining, probably the biggest factor is how do we manage mining waste? Because mining waste is probably the most significant factor in terms of its potential to contaminate groundwater, to contaminate surface water. And the bill has 20 pages of regulation that specifies in detail what an applicant has to do to characterize the nature of the rocks that they're going to be digging up for chemical composition, pH, everything. And that will go into a waste disposal plan that the DNR will have to review and approve. And I'll call your attention, I've got it bookmarked here, to page 88 of the bill. And this is, I'm working off of the substitute amendment, the Assembly substitute amendment. Page 88 describes a number of factors that an applicant has to demonstrate in order to get a permit to dispose of mining waste. And I think that the one that's most relevant to your question, Senator Taylor, begin on line 15. It says, no mining waste will be deposited in such a way that the mining waste or leachate from the mining waste will result in a violation of any applicable surface water criteria or standard, applicable wetland water quality standard, or applicable groundwater quality standard. So the DNR can't approve a waste management plan for how the company deals with mining waste unless they can demonstrate that doing so will protect and maintain all three of those water qualities: the surface water, groundwater, and wetland water quality. I think that's very important, and I think it gets to this issue of, well, what happens if they're digging and they find sulfide ore, trace amounts of sulfide ore in the or sulfides in the overburden? Well, they have to manage it, and they have to, with a plan approved by the DNR to their satisfaction, they have to isolate that to ensure that there will not be any water quality violations. And that includes monitoring for groundwater, both on the site and at the property line, to ensure they have to meet our groundwater standards at the property line, so that nobody who has adjacent property has something flowing through groundwater that would go toward a well. I think that it's important to understand that groundwater monitoring is required before mining takes place, while mining is taking place, and after mining is done as part of the reclamation process.